Welcome to part 6 of a 14-part playthrough of Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame, developed by Ken Franklin, Chris Leader, and Kevin Rogers, and published by Indie Boards and Cards. Last time, both AP Slater and Jack of all trades were injured while battling the fire in the park, while Rex stayed back at the firehouse to recover from his injury sustained at Big Al's. Will AP or Jack be able to go out this time? We now head to a blaze in a 2-story apartment building, introducing windows and revealing scratch-off actions for portable ladders used for reaching the second story from outside. The fire deck also gains a new card, The Fire Intensifies, and special POI A and B are in play. Can we clear both floors, or will the fire be too intense? Join us as we play Flashpoint Legacy of the Flame Episode 4, A Hot Tip. Are we not doing phrasing? Before we get started, but part of us actually getting started is, so we missed a thing at the end of episode 3 because of how the paragraph book was written. I'll actually finish reading paragraph 329. Yes, so the paragraph that I had started to read was, if the station 4 coin shows tails, find equipment D out of the locker, scratch it off, and place it in the firehouse envelope. That was the power cutter for the equipment. Mm-hmm. And then the paragraph continues, if the station coin shows heads, find card 3-5 in the envelope, scratch it off, place thing in the firehouse envelope. And then continuing, it says, find sticker pack A in envelope 2, scratch it off, and add it to the firehouse envelope. It says that as a continuing sentence, like there's no paragraph break there, so like that's clearly you're supposed to do that if it's heads only, except Lee thankfully found in between our game session where, no, we're actually supposed to do that no matter what, so we have skills to add to our characters.
Woohoo!
Which, you know, I had scratched off.
I never even found the information I was looking for when I stumbled across this.
Looking for something else.
So we get 3 skills to add to various characters. Quick, which you gain 1 free movement AP per turn. Burly, you gain 2 free chop AP per turn. And Tidy, you gain 1 free clear AP per turn. So, obviously, well, I don't know obviously, but Quick definitely seems to go for diagonally, giving our diagonal mover an extra movement AP. Seems to make a ton of sense.
Yeah. It would put me on par with the rest of y'all.
Yes, the agility specialist.
Is that what I am?
Yes, that is the one who can move diagonally. And then the engineering specialist, getting Burly, the 2 free chop AP per turn, would allow him to go completely through a wall for free.
Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. Rex, Kool-Aid Man Duvall.
Yes.
I think totally works for that. Oh, that means I'm going to have to be like, oh yeah, every time I do a double check, every time I use the Burly to go through a wall.
Very macho.
I was going to say, that's very Randy Savage.
And then we had Tidy, which is you gain 1 free clear AP per turn. Which I think... I know currently AP Slater, the teamwork specialist, is injured, but he's one who's definitely going to be out every time. And since we've got 2 injured firefighters, with Jack of all trades being one of them, I think we're going to leave him behind at the firehouse to heal, and in the next episode, hopefully we can get AP to heal. But I think Jack is our, first go-to for when someone's injured, so the fact that he's injured along with someone else, like we don't want Jack and one of our regulars out of the lineup, especially since we wound up getting new equipment at the start of this episode, but we've got diagonally our agility specialist getting the quick skill, Rex Duvall, the engineering specialist, getting the Burly skill, and AP Slater, our teamwork specialist, getting the Tidy skill. Now we can get into Episode 4, A Hot Tip. Your team has gathered with Captain Singh at the firehouse. Your learning never ends, the captain tells you. For the chief and I, monitoring your skill development is part of our responsibility to this town. So, it's evaluation time. Your evaluation score is the number of commendations you received in episodes 1 through 3. Oh, so that's where the commendations come in. Our commendation score, just to...
You've gotten a bunch, right?
Fully have, oh, yeah, that's the wrong book.
I feel like we're somewhere like 5 or something like that.
Yeah, like we usually do okay.
More than that, I believe.
I don't know if we've gotten all of them.
No, we've got 3, 6, 8. In episode 3, we lost one. There was one we did not get in episode 3. That was avoid injury, and we got 2 injuries in that. So yes, we're at 8. So with our score, so the scores are 3 or lower, 4 through 6, or 7 or higher, which is us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Read paragraph 132. Which I went to put the paragraph book away and then open this up to find that, I need the paragraph book. Paragraph 132. Captain Singh smiles broadly. Great job. You've shown tremendous effort. The chief and I are very pleased with what you have accomplished. We're excited to watch your careers grow. Continue reading episode 4 in the episode guide. So we get a new block in here. If you ever lose 3 games in a row, open the emergency envelope at the start of the next episode. So, good to know. When the evaluation wraps up, you get in some more strength training, and then load a new supply of portable ladders onto the fire engine. So we get to... I already punched out the ladders, which we recognize from having played the second story expansion of the original Flashpoint.
Yes.
But we'll certainly go over those rules. So carrying a portable ladder costs 0 AP. Erecting a ladder costs 2 AP. Climbing the ladder costs 1 AP. Climb while carrying an object or victim costs 2 AP. And to collapse the ladder is 1 AP. There's a couple more rules around ladders that we'll get into. And I'll go over the window rules. But windows are essentially like doors. As far as it's 1 AP to open or close them. So all of the windows are currently closed, except for this one that got blown off in one of the starting explosions. But so that this down here is what an open window looks like, which it would be nice if they did like the doors where closed had a black background and open had a white, but...
Yeah. It's a little hard to tell.
And we get new equipment. So we've got a reinforced helmet, which expend to ignore being injured, follow the arrows, move to the first space without fire or debris. We got cushioned boot insoles, expend to move 3 spaces this turn for 0 AP. And then the beacon...
rip them out of your boots.
And then the beacon, which takes up 2 equipment slots. Once per turn, you may move 1 revealed victim on your floor 1 space. Victim must not be under debris. And then find rule stickers 4.1, 4.2, 4.3 in the envelope 2 and apply them to the sections of the rulebook. Which I think are ladder and window related. Yes, open close windows. Again, same as doors, 1 AP to open or close the window from that is on their space or attached to their space. A destroyed window cannot be closed, so this window that's been destroyed is just now an open area.
Even the guy can't rebuild it. The guy,
no.
Rex
cannot rebuild windows, just walls, because that's taking damage markers off the board.
Right. He doesn't do windows.
A destroyed window does not count as damage markers, much like a destroyed door does not count as damage markers towards us losing the game.
Quick question.
The portable ladders.
The destroyed window?
Yes.
If we had a ladder, we can go through the destroyed space. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh.
Can we extinguish from the ladder, though?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, that'll probably be one of our early actions.
Extinguish from the window to the wall.
And staircases, right, because we've got the 2 stories here. So we've got our lower landing is adjacent to our upper landing. So fire can travel up and down the stairs when, flashovers or shockwaves happen.
Okay.
And obviously, if you're going up the stairs, you move from this space to that space, and that's, 1 AP or 2 if you're carrying someone or something. And same thing going down the stairs. It's just a normal movement. That is all the new rules for the new equipment and new rules for this. So finishing with the writing here. The station alarm begins to blare. You prepare for your next call.
Gear up, team,
says Trisha.
We've got a fire in Maple Hills. There are lots of small apartments out in that complex. If the fire spreads, a lot of people could get hurt.
When you arrive, the apartments are blazing. It's a small complex, but the fire is growing rapidly. Flames wrap themselves around open second-story windows as you plan a way to try and get into the building and get the people out. A hint of citrus carries along with the billowing smoke. So open the boards to episode 4. We've got our episode 4 event deck stacked as usual, so everything's hidden. We've got POI A and B. So B is placed on the board as directed, so it actually wants to go into 2-2, so that's there. A will be placed when we are directed. And when we find those, we read the paragraph book. Or when a firefighter enters the space with A or B, we read the paragraph book. Our fire deck now gets a new card, the Fire Intensifies, which I'll go over when I go over the fire deck. So the map is a 2-story building. Here on the left is the first floor. Here on the right is the second floor. That's also why they're I've got them gapped in the middle so that, it's obvious they're separated. So, 1 matches up with 5, 2 with 6, 3 with 7, 4 with 8 as far as setting up ladders. And along this 1 to 1, 2 to 2 along the red die edge. The fire deck has 7 fire rages, which is just advanced fire. And then one of our new cards is the Fire Intensifies. Advanced fire. If that does not result in fire or an explosion in the target space after flashover, advance fire once more. So there's 1 of those. And 1 accelerate, advance fire twice, place a flare-up card from the fire deck into the discard pile, shuffle all revealed fire deck cards back into the discard pile. 2 ceiling debris, which advance fire, roll both dice and place a debris marker in the target space. If the debris marker lands on smoke or fire, place debris marker under it. And with the new, they are launching a new Flashpoint game, and they kind of changed the rules for ceiling debris, so I'm going to say we're going to go ahead and follow those rule changes they did.
Oh, thank God.
Because
I read about those.
Yeah, if the debris lands on you, you knock your firefighter over, like literally knock the pawn over, so you have to spend 1 AP to stand up and 1 AP to clear the debris from the space you're on. So essentially it costs you your first 2 AP on the next turn, rather than being automatically injured and sent out to the ambulance and losing any POI that may have been lost. Because if a debris falls on a POI that you aren't carrying, it just gets buried under it. But if you happen to be carrying it, you lose the POI. Yeah.
Well,
so that made no sense. So I'm glad that they changed up the rules there for that. So we're going to go ahead and, while Rex did get injured in, at Big Al's in episode 2, we're going to go ahead and go with the new rule because that seems much more reasonable. And then our last card in the fire deck is the Flare Up. The active player receives 2 saved AP, may not go above the saved AP limit. Advance fire, draw and resolve an event from the event deck. And there are 2 of those starting out in the fire deck. 4 more set aside that get added every time the accelerate comes up.
I will mention that both AP Slater and the generalist, whatever he's called, they were injured by fire. So the debris change does nothing for them.
Oh,
correct.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, they are still actually injured, and Rex got his injury cleared up by not participating in the last episode anyway, so it's moot for our gameplay in the past, but in the future, that is how we're going to play, because that seems much more fair.
Yeah, and injuries by fire still could happen.
I love playing remotely.
Reasonable.
Because I can't smack you remotely.
Yeah.
Am I going to have to put in a new animation and new keys on the Stream Deck that just, put a hand smacking over the correct window?
I'm just going to send you a Zap collar and just wear it, and I'll have the button over here.
Just the Monty Python foot extends down from Lori's square into mine.
Yes.
So that is the fire deck setup. I've gone over all the new rules, though firing the deck gun, I will get to that presently. The POI, so POI B is face up on space 2-2. When placing explosions during the setup, if an explosion would put fire on that space, reroll, which didn't matter. Our explosions actually kind of worked out, though. They did a bunch of damage as opposed to putting out making a bunch of fire. I will go over where the explosions were, but so our POI pool is 9 victims and 5 false alarms. So I rolled all of our explosions, all of our hazmats, and it was rolling 3 POI, because POI B did not count as part of that roll, so there are actually 4 POI on the board to start with. But I will go over...
Oh, yeah.
I will specifically point out where everything happened now that I finish doing that. Well, actually, let me finish up with the rule things real quick so I can put the book aside and be done with that. Firing the deck gun, which, looking at how much fire we have to start with, I wasn't planning on using the deck gun to start with, but it may come up later in the episode. The deck gun fires on half of the building. So you, in episode 4, the deck gun is fired at the side, half of each floor of the building bordering the engine space. After rolling, flip the red d6 if necessary as normal. Do not flip the black 8-sided die. Remember, no firefighters can be in the targeted area by the deck gun. In this episode, that means both floors. So, yeah, the side has to...
Very limiting.
Yeah. But with the limited amount of fire, again, to start with, I don't think we're going to be using that. So our setup is complete. Just our commendations for this episode. Rescue both special POI A and B. You won the game and 0 POI were lost during the episode. Have 10 or more damage markers remaining at the end of the episode. And then see episode end for things to do when the episode is over. So, our starting explosions, we had one in this closet here, so blew the door off and 1 damage marker all around it, but only 1 fire for that explosion.
Somehow the staircase is still safe.
Yep. This bathroom space got an explosion, so we got 1 fire here, blew the window out, and then 2 damage markers, and then this corner here got 1, so we've got our 2 fire from that and 2 damage markers. We've got a hazmat landed next to that window, next to this door, and then in the middle of this hallway. And then the 2-7 there was this POI, so that would have been on fire, so it moved into that space. That was the very last one, and then we wound up having these 2 POI rolls as well.
Yeah.
And as mentioned, POI B is put directly in that spot. I put the ambulance up near the top there because I have a feeling we're probably going to... Well, since we need to rescue POI A and B for commendations, that's the fastest way to get POI B to an ambulance, is just coming through that window.
Yeah.
So that's why I put the ambulance there. The fire truck technically there's more fire on that half of the building, so I put it there. It could certainly move down here. Certainly we could move the ambulance too. I'm not against that. And none of our firefighters are in a spot that I had picked, and we actually need to pick the firefighters we were going to use. I'm sure Lori wants diagonally.
Of
I have a
course.
question.
Yes.
Even though.
Does the rulebook say anything about moving the ambulance from the top to the bottom? Because if you go around on the right, then that's the next space.
Since there is no board to the right, I don't think you can move that way, is how I would interpret that, since there are no spaces along, these edges type of thing. I'm thinking there's just more building over here, on the right side of this, there's more building, so you can't actually get around it. And Lee, I'm assuming you wanted to stick with AP Slater?
Yep. And I want the helmet, because he can still be injured by fire.
Yes.
So I want to keep him in the game the entire time. He can heal next time, I hope.
And Roger going to stick with Waylon Smothers?
I know no other life.
I feel like someone should go after that hazmat, someone should go after POIB, and someone should go upstairs and go after whoever's on that bed. Because they look in danger.
I was thinking someone should go up a ladder to the bathroom fire.
Yeah.
Because we don't want that exploding. And someone should somehow go upstairs to try to deal with that fire, because you can't really get the POI past that easily. You got to put out that fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well, wait a minute. Upstairs, box 4-5, that damaged wall, it's not completely going upwards? That's not completely blown out.
These are
yet,
only
right?
single.
So if you were to get in there, you could chop through that, and then that door is closed, though, right?
Yeah.
This door is closed, yes.
Right.
But you could open it.
Okay. But that could be a quick path in to get to that POI.
Yeah.
And also give you the option to extinguish either direction.
I was thinking that the person who goes up to that bathroom could also try to get to the other fire, but it might be good to have two players working on that.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Rex. Like, if Avery once in a while had another AP, I would be tempted to use her, but the 3 AP, and since the fires aren't really close to doors, like getting to the fire would take a while. So while, removing the threat marker, adjacent threat marker is nice, without threat markers being adjacent to any doors, really, it doesn't seem much of a thing, so I was going to go with Rex to start with.
So just a quick thought in my direction is that I'm limited on AP, and my ability is based off of extinguishing. So I was going to say, if I set up the ladder outside of on 4, go up the ladder, extinguish, move into what I extinguished, that'll allow me to kind of move around upstairs quicker.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be as useful for the hazmat stuff on the first floor.
Yeah. Okay, so then we'll have you start, because the ladders are on the
You have to start on
truck,
the truck, and you take it from the truck down to the box. Okay, yep, that makes sense.
Which it's only one space, so that's really not too bad. But and we definitely want to give you at least one fire extinguisher.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah, we have equipment.
Yes, we have equipment to put out. So Lee has his one slot filled with the reinforced helmet. The question is, the cushioned boot insoles. Roger definitely gets one fire extinguisher. It's a matter of, does he get a second fire extinguisher or the boot insoles? I think if he's the one that's going up the stairs, a second fire extinguisher makes more sense for him. Or if he's the one going up the ladder into the bathroom immediately.
Right.
Because of his power, the fire extinguisher gets him into the space, and then he could use the fire extinguisher to get this done.
Okay. Yeah, I like that idea.
Do we want Rex to start on the space where the ladder will be set up so he can follow Roger up, chop through the wall, and head towards the POI and the other fire?
That makes
If we
sense.
do that, then give Rex the shoes so that he can spend his normal ability on chopping the wall and move further that same turn.
That makes sense. I like how that sounds.
So in that case, we would want Roger to go before Sean.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either Lori's going first or Roger's going first is how that's going to go. So I'll take the boot and soles as one of my 2 equipments. So we want someone starting on the ambulance. Well, if
There's the
Lori
other hazmat.
if Lori starts on the ambulance, she can get that hazmat out, and that could be like the very first. Lori goes first because of having quick now. She could open the window, move in for free, and then open the window for 1, move in with the free quick, and then carry the hazmat out, so the hazmat's just out of the building, and POI B is no longer next to a hazmat.
Yeah.
And then Roger does his thing after that.
And then Lee.
In that case, I should probably start at the bottom to go in after that hazmat and POI.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that is logical setup for starting position. Now we've got a rest of the equipment here sitting around with slots. So we've got, I said, the beacon. So Roger's full, Lee is full. I've got 1 space. Lori has 2 spaces.
I don't have anything.
Actually, I should probably grab the inline Venturi pump because I've got the most AP and an available spot left. So the boot and soles, and then extinguishing diagonally, especially going in towards that stuff, that might be good. So that leaves us with the power cutter, which I don't know that we necessarily need in this episode. 1 fire extinguisher, 3 oxygen tanks, and 3 med kits. So it's... Do we just give Lori 2 oxygen tanks so she can just go nuts, or do we
Run around the place?
want to give her a med kit and an
oxygen
oxygen tank?
If I take a med kit, would I be able to take someone out diagonally?
Yes.
You can take them out diagonally.
Well, yeah, but like...
Yes, you can lead someone
I
diagonally.
can lead someone diagonally if they're healed. That might be good. Or just plain, being able to lead people out is good. So yeah, I'd say an oxygen and a med kit. Was there something we were leaving on the fire truck?
Yes. So we've got 1 fire extinguisher, 1 oxygen tank, and 2 med kits left. 1 of those 3 should go on the fire engine. I almost feel like having extra medical kits around might not be the worst thing, since we've got the 2 floors.
Makes
sense.
I was thinking med
more
kit.
spaces to carry people,
kit.
so it'd be nicer to be able to lead people.
Yeah.
So that's all of our equipment placed, and I believe we decided Lori was going to go first and deal with that hazmat, right?
Indeed.
Okay. So open window for 1, move 1 for free, and then APs 2 and 3 to go back outside and get rid of that hazmat.
Yep. Chuck it into the woods, or whatever's next door, into the neighbor's house. You deal with this. You take this meth.
Okay.
Your house is not currently on fire. You take this.
Yep.
The fire deck says the fire rages.
Okay. Whatever happens is my fault.
1-1.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Not so bad.
Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad.
Roger. That's our plan of
we have
grabbing
a ladder. Pop that up.
Ladder.
Space floor.
Yep. So move there for 1, and then it costs 2 to set it up, so that actually uses up all of Roger's AP.
I don't think the restaurant started with debris.
Alright. So this plan kind of flopped a little bit here.
Yeah.
Didn't think about the AP involved.
Yeah, forgot about the 2 AP to set that up, but it's okay.
So did I. I thought it was just 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then...
Well, wait a minute. So Sean's going next, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to just knock that down to smoke and chop through the wall and move through and leave what's there behind? So I'll clean it up after you.
Yeah, that probably makes an amount of sense. That should be fine. Yeah. So Roger's fire deck. The fire rages. Advance fire. 3-6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Need to get there quick.
Yeah, we gotta get there.
Well,
Because any smoke above or to the right of that kills that
Yeah.
POI.
I'm in
It's okay.
danger.
I put it out early, so it's probably a false alarm. We can hope. But I have a feeling Lee might be giving me the AP.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. Okay, do I just take the hazmat out?
I think so. Like, if there wasn't a POI there, we could skip the hazmat, but I think just getting rid of the hazmat,
Yeah.
and then you could move back into the building.
I'll probably just save an AP instead.
But, yeah.
Move in,
so
take the hazmat
1,
out.
2, 3. Right, you need to be out. 2, 3, and then save an AP. And the fire deck says ceiling debris. So we advance fire. 3, 4. That's okay. That is still smoke there. Roll both dice to place a debris marker in the target space. 4, 6. Which is that. And if debris marker lands on smoke or fire, place it underneath. That does not matter for that. Okay. Gonna give me the AP there, Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will. I might as well spend the boot insoles.
Wait, don't they...
It's,
What do they do exactly?
move 3 spaces this turn for 0 AP. So
Okay.
it doesn't specifically say move 3 in a row, it's just this turn.
Yeah.
So, and I'm going to move at least 3 no matter how I move through these spaces. So, and this way, if I get injured, they've already been spent. So, 0, 1.
I think
1.
you can extinguish the smoke.
If I leave it as smoke, yes, it would take an AP for Roger, but he would then get it to move into the space for free, which, I mean, it's the same as moving into the space, so, yeah. Oh, right. No, I want to get rid of it because it'll just turn back into fire.
Yeah.
So, that's 2. I had 5 total to start with, so that's 2. I will...
Chop is free.
Chop once for free. I've got 1 more free chop. That's a free movement, so I still have 3 left. Thank you. So I've got 1 free movement left and 1 free chop left. And 3 normal AP.
You can move up, open the door. I wish you had 1 more AP. And you can extinguish diagonally.
Yes, he can.
There was part of me that was contemplating, because I could chop where I'm at for free, and then chop for 1 AP to put a hole in the wall there. But that's taking 2 more cubes off the board, which means I'm going to have to spend a bunch of time repairing shit. Though I'll probably wind up going to the closet under the stairs for 1 turn and just repairing all of those, because those are basically useless to have those as open things.
So moving up and opening the door takes just as many AP 1 as it would to chop through that wall.
Yeah. And keeps 2 cubes off the board, and I can still put out the smoke, and I would stay in the bathroom and go to the person next. Yeah. So yes. So that's my 3rd movement, right? 1, 2, 3. That is my 3rd movement. So all of my boot insoles are used. So that is an AP for this turn. So that's 3 AP out of this turn.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
4. I count 4 movements, and 3 of them would have been free. So it would be 1 to move.
3, 4. Yes, you're right.
1 to move another, 1 to open the door, 0 to chop, 2 to extinguish, and another 1 to extinguish. So I don't think you have a leftover one.
Correct. Yes. But I like where I'm standing, and we got the smoke off of the POI. And did not add more damage cubes to the board. So I'm...
Okay.
Well, added 1 damage cube, yes, but did not add 2 like one thought I had. So I'm happy with that turn. I won't hit the undo button a bunch of times and restart the turn. And
I thought of something hilarious you could do on your next turn.
The fire deck says... Fire intensifies. Advance fire. 2/2.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Please don't roll that again.
Yeah.
Come on.
1, 2.
Okay. Well,
I'm glad it's Lori's turn now.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a feeling Lori's going to be using her reserve oxygen tank to get 2 extra AP.
She can just put out all the smoke.
How many AP did I use on my last turn?
You used all of your AP. Oh, right, you've
How
got the free
many
movement.
did I use?
4.
Did I?
Yes. Opened the window, moved in, took 2 to move out. That's 4.
Okay.
So you can extinguish the smoke, use the free move.
I keep forgetting about the quick.
The other 2 smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't know if I used 3 or 4. That's why I was asking.
Yes,
Did I use 3 or 4?
1.
If that's what you want to do. Unless you want to just run in and check out B.
I want to run in and check out B and see what it is. And then rescue it, if that's a thing, because it's covered in smoke. I don't want it to catch on fire. So it's 1, 2.
Well, we would have to see what the paragraph book would say.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Or you could go in and put out all of the smoke that's around it.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
And then get B out on the next turn.
Yeah.
Because...
If you want to go check out B and see what its deal is,
you could still put out
the smoke that's above and on it. And then the only smoke left would be diagonal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 1, 2, B. The first time a firefighter enters this space, read paragraph 173. 173. Near the entrance, you see a woman crawling, trying to stay below the smoke. She is coughing heavily. Well, there's actually smoke there. Wow,
Wow, it's perfect.
yeah. You recognize her as Rose Kaplan, the reporter from the park.
I know who did this.
She says weakly.
They're trying to stop me from talking. I can prove it.
Is
Rose
that every
coughs.
week?
Yes. I had the same thought too. I mean, she is a
says
journalist.
it
She is a
weekly.
reporter, so like she might have a weekly segment on the news. Yes.
I hate you all so much.
Rose coughs, pointing upstairs.
All my notes are in my safe. Please save them.
She then passes out. Rose counts as a victim. She cannot be healed and must be carried to move.
Ooh.
Place
A med.
Place POIA face up on space 66, which
The
is
face of the beast.
next to a window. So, okay.
Cool, we're gonna
I
check
mean-
it out.
Someone has to. Unfortunately, the fire truck has to be driven. It cannot be just radioed over. To because Lee being right here, having a fire truck to put a ladder there would be nice. But well, Roger's about to
Yeah.
come upstairs too. We'll figure it out. But sorry, the rest of put station 4 coin heads side up on the card marked POIB.
You have 2 AP left.
Well, I guess
Put out these two
I
smoke.
put out those 2 smoke because that'll keep us safer and keep her from bursting into flames. And me.
Yes. I'll put you a little bit more in that space there.
I just stand here in this dangerous apartment. Drag her out next time with my 4 AP.
Okay. Yeah. Lori's fire deck says the fire rages. Advance fire. 3. Dope. 2. Yes, 3-2 goes there. That's not so bad.
It's on the other side of a wall from me.
Yes. Then that makes it Roger's turn.
All right. Well, up the ladder we go,
1, 2.
and let's extinguish this
fire-
fire and move into
Fire
it.
extinguisher on it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because you don't have the AP otherwise. And
You can
Yeah.
move
Just
into
move
that
down
space.
into it.
save the AP or open the door. Probably save the AP because then you could just use it to open the door next turn anyway, right?
Yeah, makes
way at
no
least
difference
you-
really.
Yeah, that's why you.
And if there's an
got-
explosion right there, it'll take care of the door for you anyway.
yeah, and the door will stop you from getting hit as long as it's on the room side instead of the bathroom side. Okay, so
Well, I'm
Roger's
standing
got-
over the toilet now, so if there's going to be an explosion, it's going to be my fault. Fucking
the
Taco
toilet
Bell.
and the sink are in the same spot, impressively. Okay, so Roger did give him the saved AP, so the fire deck says the fire rages. 5, 8.
Uh-oh.
What? Which?
Oh no. It is.
Yeah, I was
That
thinking
POI.
Roger should go
Oh,
for
jeez.
that POI next.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was thinking POIA, but yeah, okay.
Well, without.
Without anything endangering it.
Yeah. And we don't know. Like, we know it's a safe, but we don't know what it means to happen until someone stops on that space. But again, nothing is endangering it at the moment. And since it's not
Yeah.
a person, it doesn't count as a victim. So,
Right.
if we lose it, it won't count against our commendations. It would just possibly make things more difficult in future episodes, legacy speaking wise. But we do want to save it for a commendation. Actually, if we lost it, it would cost us a commendation because we need the POI A and B commendation.
I was gonna say that's a
Let's not overthink it until we get to that time.
Yes, but yeah,
Yeah, we'd like to save the people, and that's a safe.
yes. Yes, that does
Me?
not count as, it won't count as one of the saves. Yes, Lee.
I'm going to move up to the POI.
1,
Using
2.
my saved AP and one other.
Yes, it's a
We
person.
have 3 left. I'm going to move down 1 space with him and save an AP. Now, the thing I was thinking with my AP that I could give to someone was that if I gave it to Sean, he could do the very funny thing of move through the door, extinguish diagonally to remove the fire, and then turn the other 2 into smoke. But I think
Yeah.
I'm going to want to give it to Roger so he can get to that POI.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Roger, well, Lee's fire deck first, right?
Yeah.
To be official.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go. Accelerate.
Oh, no.
That's not what we
Advance
wanted to hear.
fire twice.
And then
2, 1.
Oh, God.
Okay.
No. The smoke is coming for us. Lady whose name I've already forgotten.
5, 7.
Oh, that's
Oh,
convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Place a
My
flare-up card.
POI is smoking up a storm.
Yes. But that actually helps Roger nicely. Yes. Place a flare-up card in the fire deck discard pile and give Lori the fire deck to shuffle.
I will give that AP to Roger.
Yeah, I was
I
going to say
counted,
just
and I'm
real
pretty
quick.
sure he needs
Yep.
5 to get to the POI.
Yes. So my turn.
Exactly.
So I've got the 4 and just
Just Roger's
Assuming
mining
none
of
of
his
this
actions.
turns into fire.
Yeah.
1.
God damn.
I actually think that's a pretty good idea. Just extinguish that and move to the POI.
Oh, yeah, that... Because my thought was turning all 3 of those to smoke and
Oh,
staying there. But the putting the corner one out completely and moving to the POI is not a bad idea either.
Yeah.
I guess the downsides are if you turn it all to smoke, then rolling any of them turns them all to fire.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
extinguish one of them, rolling either of the other 2 results in an explosion.
Yeah, but if I go to the POI, an explosion on either one of them would not hit me or the POI.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think so. 2, 3, 4, and it's a person.
Oh my god.
The way you did that, it looked like it was a question mark on the other side,
Yeah.
too. It's the Riddler.
Still not sure.
Riddler.
Okay, I'll think about next turn in the future, but my fire deck says the fire rages, advance fire. 6, 2.
Uh-oh.
Not so bad.
Downstairs. Sorry, I looked immediately at upstairs.
Oh, yes. That would have been more problematic, yes. So that was my turn. Lori's turn. Just gonna book it.
I'm dragging her out by her hair. Like a caveman.
Though, if you use
Bunga, bunga.
the reserved oxygen tank,
Bunga,
you can
bunga.
put out both of those smoke on your way out.
True. I guess they have to be extinguished eventually. Yeah, let's
Preferably,
do
yeah.
that. I'll put them out with the power of oxygen.
I'm just
An ounce of prevention now saves a pound of
With the power of
extinguishers
OxyClean.
later.
I'm just totally open to thoughts on if saving the 2 AP makes sense. Like, she could also, use it for moving the ambulance after saving POIB.
That might just be the
think-
right action next turn after getting B out and extinguishing the fires. There's less to worry about on this side of the building.
Yeah.
I think
So
extinguishing
moving
those
the
smokes
ambulance.
is the call here.
Yeah.
I was thinking on her next turn, move 2 diagonally to the fire engine and drive it down to me.
Yes.
Someone needs to drive it, and she's the only one near it.
Yeah. So using the oxygen tank, putting out the smoke, and moving outside with the B. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Sure.
And let me save a POI. Yeah.
Woohoo! Wait, does that count as one that we saved?
Yes, she is a victim.
Oh, great.
The safe is not a victim.
Right, right. Okay.
But Rose was a victim, is no longer a victim because she's been saved, and therefore, once you're saved, you're no longer a victim. I think. I don't know.
Don't make me
Either
think about
way,
it.
we did one good thing so far.
Hooray.
Rose got raptured. Woo!
What was that
So,
today?
Lori's fire deck.
Mm.
Accelerate. Advance fire twice. 1.
Well,
Wow.
there's an upside.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I'm glad that got put out.
5, 8.
No less.
Yeah, because they would both be.
Fuck.
No.
So that is that.
What?
Maybe it'll be blank.
Well, so we place a flare up in there, and Lori shuffles the deck, and then
Just did
well,
this.
yeah, well, shuffle better so the accelerate winds up lower. So that turns the fire in the flashover part, and
That dude is
God
definitely
damn.
on
There goes
fire.
that commendation.
Yep.
Through no fault of our own. Because that wouldn't have happened
Yeah,
if it
wrong
was
one.
one turn later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have just kept the 6 that was when I dropped the die when I was trying to pick up the die, I dropped it and saw that it was a 6, and I was just like, do I just leave it? I'm like, no, that wasn't actually a roll. And I should have just fucking kept it.
Alright, so real question now. Am I worried about the notes still, or are we worried about the fire?
Well, there's no person there anymore, so
Oh,
I say.
Oh, we
Does
need
the
to
POI
roll
get re-rolled?
the POIs in, right?
Oh, right,
Oh,
yeah. Now
'Cause
that
that was
we've
at the-
lost one, we now have... Yeah,
And we
because
saved.
we
Oh.
saved one, which would have left 3 on the board, but because we lost one there...
yeah.
Oh,
The
no, we do
replenished
have
POI
3
is
on the board.
last thing.
We've got the 2 victims and
2.
A, so we have 3 POI on the
Oh.
board
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
currently.
Okay.
Okay. So then, is it in our best interest that I ignore the notes for right now and deal with the smoke and the fire there before turning on the notes? That way, we don't have to put another POI on the board before we get better control of what's going on.
I mean... Yeah, I'm good with... Since the fire is close to you, I'd say put out the fire and come back for the notes.
Okay.
I think makes the amount of sense right now.
And let's do that.
And Roger's got 2 saved AP, so...
So open
One,
this door and
Open
move.
the door.
Oh, right. Open the
slide.
door and move for 1 and 2. Let me get back to the correct screen there. So that's both of Roger's saved AP.
And
So,
get rid of
extinguish
that.
for
Slide
1.
into it.
Move there for free. So you've got 2
Open
AP
the
left.
door.
And turn it to smoke. Then...
I have the second extinguisher still, right?
Yeah.
You do, but that's helpful to use to move into the space. I don't think you want to move into that space.
Okay, fair.
so
So
turning
shoot
that-
it. Yeah,
To smoke. Yeah.
leave it there for now.
The other question along those lines of and I think this is the more correct thing. Could have spent the 1 AP there, leave this door closed with the fire outside and clear that, but we don't have to worry about debris for commendation. Like, debris isn't an issue as far as commendations in this episode, so it's not on anybody. There's no fire there. I think this was the more correct thing. I just wanted to point out that there was a debris that could have been cleared instead.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit less of an issue at the moment. Yeah, because I have to move back to the left anyway to go for the notes. So when I move left, I could do the debris and then go down.
Yeah.
I think turning the fire to smoke so it can't explode without being rolled twice is better.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so Roger's fire deck says the fire rages. 1, 6. Oh.
An earth-shattering kaboom.
Damn.
But no damage cubes, and now a window that we don't have to expend any AP to open.
Okay, then.
You can't just check that woman out down to the ambulance where Lori is?
I don't think I could just dangle her out the window and let go and hope for the best. That you would think, you'll just land on top of the ambulance. It'll be fine.
It's not falling 10 feet. It's falling 4 feet.
As long as
she's 10 feet below you.
Yeah. Spend 2 AP to... Actually, spend 1 AP to extinguish this smoke next to me. Spend 2 to pull this guy out the door. And I was thinking of spending 2 to call the ambulance 1 space closer, because then Lori would be 1 space closer to the fire truck. And then it would save her AP.
Assuming Lori wants to ride the ambulance.
Sure.
Okay.
Wee-woo.
And runs over the ladder.
Do you want to be on the space next to the fire truck,
probably.
Lori?
Yes.
Sure.
So you actually save AP instead of saving 0 AP?
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay.
You're leaving that guy there so we can run him over later, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
My fire deck.
Yes. The fire deck says the fire rages.
2, 6.
1, 2. Okay.
Sean, you're near a lot of fire. Do you want another AP?
I think so, yeah.
I'll give it to you then. I think everyone else is doing okay.
Yeah. Though there's part of me that's starting to wonder, it's just like, oh, do we want Oscar to show up?
Yeah.
But even then, for me to get out of this half of the building, I would have to move through fire or chop through a wall, which I could actually do for free, but then I'd have to clear it. Yeah. I think going through the fire and getting her into the bathroom is the thing I want to do, which I can't even do that. Yeah, I'm probably just going to put out the 2 fire near me and continue to save an AP. Because and it's my turn.
Yeah. Better figure it out.
So, 1, 2.
You can extinguish diagonally.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking 1, 2, and just continue to save that AP. Though, if I leave the fire there, I could chop through this for free, clear that, and move both of us here. No.
It's just that much more fire.
Going to take fire off the board. Taking fire off the board. I am taking fire off the board. That's what I'm going to do. I'm sticking with that first plan.
It's my plan, and I'm sticking to it.
Yes.
Fire rages.
I'm kind of hoping this is the one that gives you the 2 AP.
That would be kind of nice, yeah. A flare up here would be
because if you get that and I give you another one, you could move up with her, extinguish all 3 of those fires.
Lori?
Yeah.
You suck.
Then you shuffle.
Accelerate. Advance fire twice. 2.
Hey, 2.
5. Oh,
2,
well, it's not
5,
next to fire.
bathroom.
At least there. 2,
2,
1.
1. Downstairs.
Yeah. Add a flare up to the discard pile. Wow. We haven't seen a single flare up yet, but almost all of them are in the fire deck now because we've had 3 accelerates. There's only 1 flare up left.
Wow. Yeah, you shuffle. Apparently, I'm terrible at it.
It'll be very funny when the next card in the fire deck is another one.
Is the other last, not the last accelerate, but the accelerate that puts the last flare up in the deck.
Yeah.
So is it Lori's turn now?
Yes.
Well, you have your free movement AP if you want to go with the fire truck plan. Now, the issue here...
If we go with the fire truck plan, she can move onto the fire truck, grab the medical kit with her second equipment slot that's now open.
Mm-hmm.
And then, drive the fire truck.
Because the point of I didn't say this. The point of driving the fire truck to me is so I can set up a ladder.
Yeah.
Below the window under A. But it also takes the fire truck away from the half where there's fire raging.
Well, if you're worried about the ladder set up at A, instead of worrying about A, I can extinguish the smoke on my right, step into it, and slide up the hallway so I can start putting out the fire up at the top.
Yeah, and then I can go after A and bring it down the ladder that's already there through the bathroom.
I feel like that might mean we're all moving in different directions
so what does
than
Lori
we
do
initially
then?
expected, but...
Yes, what do I do? Does me coming upstairs make any sense? Should I have just stayed where I was?
Well, with the medical kit, I have a feeling... So, if Roger is gonna deal with coming to my half of the upstairs, I'm thinking maybe I do chop through here, and then if Lori were to come up, she could come through this way and put the med kit on her. Leave the med kit on the fire truck. We just, skip the original fire truck plan.
But then that means Lee doesn't end up sending up a ladder at space 6.
Yeah, but we could carry A out this way. Or,
sure.
Well, whatever we have to do with A. We actually don't even know what we have to do with A because we haven't looked at it yet. We're just assuming we have to carry it.
Well, she says it's notes, so we can reasonably assume we have to grab whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's not like she told us the combination.
Yeah, but it's a thing we have to... Yeah, it's a thing we have to probably move somehow. So, yeah, having a thing there would not be bad. I mean, I could, if I'm bringing the POI I've got out the bathroom window down to the ambulance, I could hop on the fire truck, drive it around, and then climb up a ladder myself, and Lee can just go into the building where he is, and Lee doesn't have to think about setting up a ladder.
Yeah, that works too.
As far as thinking in the future, but yeah.
Another thing.
So what am I doing?
Because Lori can move diagonally, she could move up the ladder and then move diagonally to A on this turn.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 1-2 up the ladder.
Just ignore the medical kit.
Yeah.
1-2.
Well, it's like I could grab the medical kit, or whoever goes onto the fire truck, because we're gonna move the fire truck. It sounds like we're definitely gonna be moving the fire truck, so whoever moves it can grab the med kit, except for Lee.
I just thought we wanted the fire truck to stay there so you might switch to the gunner.
That's a possibility too, but if we get Roger into that half of the building, and so we'll see how it's going to be a couple turns anyway. So we'll just have to kind of see how things play out, I think.
I should go to A.
But yeah, Lori going to A, I think.
Because I can make it there.
Yes.
In 4 AP.
In 3.
Yeah.
In 3?
Because it's 1.
1. Nope.
2. Yeah.
It's
1.
Isn't it 1, 2?
2.
Which diagonally?
Well, you have to move up the ladder. Oh,
Yep.
right, and then 2. Right, yes, you're right. Yep, that was the thing I was screwing up.
3.
So, yes. So, 1, 2, 3. So...
Open window, open door, you can do that.
Yeah. The first time a firefighter enters this space, read paragraph 411. What's the info?
Boo.
Tucked away under the desk is a small opened safe. Peering inside, you see a pile of documents that have been singed and smoke damaged.
Ugh.
You know if you take the papers out of the safe, they will crumble to dust. You close the door, you're going to have to carry the safe out. This POI does not count as a victim, but can still be saved or lost. It takes 0 AP to carry it, and is considered saved when it is out of the building. You need not take it to the ambulance.
Well, then I can
Chuck
go
it out the window.
back diagonally 1, right?
Yeah, you can just carry it back into the bathroom there.
Yeah. Well, let's do that then.
Yeah. Take the reading material to the toilet, sit down, and read it.
Sure.
And then 1 AP, because it just says take it outside. So if you get to the top of the ladder, you're outside. You can just drop the safe, because if it's a fireproof safe, it can take a fall.
Sure, and all the fragile, singed documents inside will be just fine.
Yeah, totally.
Science.
Shit's gonna crumble to dust.
It literally just said take it outside. Top of the ladder, out the window is outside.
Hey, buddy, want to take it outside?
Catch me outside.
Lori's fire deck. The fire rages. 6, 3.
Oh, cats.
How convenient.
Okay.
And Roger's turn.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to put out the smoke through the door and step into it.
Yeah, so 1 and free. Roger's got no saved AP, so.
And so move up 2 and hang out on this hazmat.
Just.
Or you could save 2 AP.
I'm curious if getting Roger to the fire, because that's just a single bit of smoke. 1, 2, 3. If he's coming through this way, would that be better to get to the active fire faster, or?
No, because we'd be leaving that smoke on there, which can turn into a fire and expand from that point forward.
Okay.
And we would be still having to move all the way around as opposed to sliding right up the row.
Yeah. I mean, the other option is you could put it out, not move there, save the 2 AP, and then cut through this way, I think.
If I'm putting it out at all, I'm moving into it, because I'm using the free action to bring me out into the hallway and then move me towards where I need to be. There's no way that I can do the same going around the opposite side.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then
I only have 3 movement.
Yeah.
I only have 3 AP.
No, I understand it, but it's just if you're out here, then it's
2.
So you move into that space for free. So
1.
So it's 4 spaces to get to more smoke there. It's 1, 2, 3. Open the door, and 4. So it's actually more AP going out that way than this way to
that
get
door protects me.
More fire. I understand the door protects you, but it's more AP to get to the fire. even though you're using the free AP to get out into the hall, it would take less AP to
3,
cut through the
4,
bathrooms to get into the other space.
5,
I do think that
6.
coming in from the right so he can like move through all of them instead of...
No, because it
If-
takes 5 for me to go back through the bathrooms.
Okay.
If he went through the bathroom and went through that smoke and came out the door, he'd wind up in the middle of the fire, and that's really awkward for his power.
Yes. Okay.
But it might also make sense to wait for you to chop through that wall, go through that hole, and sort of come up
Yeah.
the same way, except I think that's pretty much the same number of actions.
If I'm doing
Doesn't
that,
make-
then wouldn't it make more sense for me to move back and clear the debris? That way you chop and come through.
That because then 2 and 3 to clear that uses up all your AP, and either that or going up the hall. I think those are either plays reasonable.
If you're set on chopping through that wall, then I clear that debris. That saves you an AP, so you can do more things later, and it allows me to move straight up towards the fire as opposed to
I
going
do
around.
think if you're going to chop, it makes more sense to chop to the left.
Okay.
Because then you can just go right up the ladder.
Yeah. And Lori's got the med kit, so she can, drop A out the window and come back and do the med kit on the victim I've got. So, I guess
if you're
maybe out the hall.
If you're chopping the left, then it makes sense for me to go the hallway.
Yeah. So
And go.
you could do that and then save the 2 AP, because whether you move now or next turn, this way, if the hazmat explodes right now, you don't get hit.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
And you've got the 2 AP for your next turn.
Okay.
And if a flare-up happens, you don't go over the limit because you're still saving 2 AP. You're only saving 2 AP, yeah.
And if smoke happens between here and the door, I can just extinguish and move into it, and it's like it was never there. That's fine. That works.
Yeah, okay. The fire deck says... Ceiling Desbra.
Desbra?
Ceiling debris. Advance fire.
Debris,
yes. 5/5.
The bris? Oh, no. I'm not going to that.
No.
What are we cutting off the ceiling?
That's where Lori is.
Just a little.
Just a little smoke break for Lori.
Ceiling debris. 3/5.
Huh.
Nope, that's 5/3.
No, that's 5/3.
3/5 is that one, which I can't see the numbers because of the damage cubes from my angle.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. That might change things.
Huh.
If I give... Actually, that doesn't matter, because Sean has a saved AP.
Yeah.
Chop for free, saved AP to clear, move.
Who's
Still works.
moved?
That was Roger.
That was Roger, so it should be my turn.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll clear the smoke in front of me. I had 0 saved AP, right?
Correct.
I'll move up 1. And I'll save 2. Actually, I'll move up 1 more and I'll save 1 more. I'll just save 1.
Yeah. And we want to leave the guy on the ambulance parking space for now, so we get more fire under control-ish. Yeah. The fire deck says... Flare up! Lee gets 2 saved AP, and I have to hit the flare up button there. Lee, the active player gets 2 saved AP. Advance fire. 2/2. That is a smoky corner there.
There's going to be
Draw
a lot of
and
fire
resolve an event from the event deck.
Our first event card.
Stubborn Stains. The shelf in the laundry room holds a collection of effective and highly explosive cleaning products. Place a hazmat marker on 6-4. So yeah, that's that one.
All right.
Which is right next to a window.
Mm-hmm.
So not the worst thing. If 6-4 already has a fire marker, follow the arrows, place it in the first space without a fire marker. That is the entirety of that card. So
Oh, okay.
just adding a hazmat, which, since we got 2 hazmat out in the first round,
That's not
or in the first generation, having,
bad.
another hazmat isn't horrible, especially since it's not near anything that's costly for us.
I'm trying to decide who to give my AP to.
I
Me.
think. Okay. I'm gonna say Lori would not be bad, but that's. Yeah. You already did the counting, so I'll leave it at that. So my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and get Burley here and use my 2 free chop actions and my engineering specialist ability.
Oh yeah.
Chop chop.
No.
We've been over this.
I've been over this Kool-Aid man.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. So I will use my 1 saved AP to get rid of that debris.
Has Randy Savage been the Kool-Aid man this whole time?
And
Up until he died.
then with my 4 AP,
right.
1, 2 spaces. So
Getting crowded
1,
in
2,
there.
3, 4.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I kind of wish Lee had given me the saved AP, because then I could have put out the smoke. That's
Just don't roll 5-5 now and you'll be fine.
well, we have to see what the fire deck actually says. So
Don't
here's
roll
your chance to
5-5
change
twice.
your mind. Yeah. The fire deck says the fire rages. 1, okay.
Not 1 or 2.
5. No, that's
Also not great.
No.
What?
Nope.
1, 5?
Yeah, 1, 5. Sorry.
Yeah, and then an explosion kicks it around, right?
Yeah, but not that way.
Oh.
Does that, blows out the window, and does that. So it's 3 damage cubes placed.
You're going to have to do some fixing.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I think Lori should actually move onto my space, drop the med kit on that person, then go down the ladder.
And extinguish the smoke.
Could possibly do that too. I hadn't fully counted everything for her.
The medkit's free.
Yes. It was, yeah, I hadn't counted the AP at all, just that. So yeah, that was my turn. Lori.
What?
Going to extinguish the smoke. Alright, 1, move into my space. For 2, drop the med kit for free. Out, and yeah, down to the ambulance for your 4 AP, since one of those AP is a movement.
Oh, can you carry A and lead that victim out?
Yes.
Well then.
Yeah, let's do that.
So it
Double
means we're going to have to
fisting.
put 2 POI back on the board, but I'm okay
We're
with
going to
that.
need
So,
to do that at some point to end this game anyway.
yeah. So 1, move
0.
there. Gonna, for 0, yes. Where's my heal markers? Right, you're going to use your medkit, Lori,
Yes.
on this person. So medkit is expended, and we put it on top so that you can actually see it, unlike the rules that say put it on the bottom. So that's move out there, and then move down here, so that saves both of them, but is only one saved POI.
Is there a
That's
thing you
lost?
read when you
Sorry.
save the save?
No, it's just at the end of the episode is when we read for both of them. So we have saved both of them, so that's good. We read stuff at the end of the episode now that they have been saved. And Lori's on the ambulance. That's there. Okay. And that was all of Lori's AP. She didn't have any saved AP, so that's everything. And the fire deck says... The fire rages. I'm on the wrong stream deck screen. There we go. 6, 2.
Damn it.
What? Because Lee moved that extra one space and doesn't have the usual Venturi fire extinguisher.
Oh.
What'll Roger do?
Just as a quick thought to say it out loud, that would be a full cycle, though. Just if Lee, after his next turn, gives Lori the saved AP, she could fire the deck gun once as long as none of us move into that side. But that seems like a waste of Roger's turn.
Roger could move up 3, continue to save 2 AP, stay on the other side of a closed door. And then,
but he would be in the half that he would be in that half of the building, so the deck.
I was planning to be in that half too.
Okay, then that's totally fine. Yep. So just gonna run past that hazmat, Roger.
That's the part I'm thinking about right now, is whether or not I should be dragging that hazmat with me.
I don't think it's a danger where it is currently, and dragging it towards fire. Like,
though,
if you're
I
moving
have to
down
say,
this
the
way,
idea of him dragging a propane tank while extinguishing the fire and moving into the spaces is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh,
I mean, I have to shout America while I say that, right? America.
Yes.
Swinging a propane tank above your head.
You can't pronounce the first A. Just America.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that commercial that just says it over and over again.
I think leaving the hazmat.
I think
where
we have to leave that hazmat there and just work around it because it's just so central.
How about I just move up to the door and open the door so that next turn I can just go in and start doing stuff?
I mean, you could save the AP from...
I have math to do.
Okay.
So you'd have 2 now.
So, yes, right now it's 3 movement, 2 saved AP still.
Yeah.
If you get the thing that gives you 2 AP, which I don't think you can, I think there's only one of those.
No, there's 5 of them in the deck now.
They're all there.
Yeah, there's a flare up in there.
Yeah, because we've only... Sorry, there's 4 more left, because we've only gone through 1 in this shuffle.
And since Sean
there
has
are 4 more flare-ups.
Deck, it's only been fire rages so far. So
because if you have the door
there was
open
a debris, but
and 1 saved AP, and you get 2 more AP, then I can give you another AP. But if you save 2 now, leaving the door closed, and you get 2 more AP, I can't give you another AP. And I think you're the one I'm most likely to give AP to, unless Sean has a really good use for him.
That sounds like opening the door so I can get the most possible points.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get that thing, and you're going to get blown up and injured, but worth a try.
That's the job, homie. That's what we signed up for.
Yeah.
But at least don't be holding a propane tank while you do it.
You're telling me not to have fun now.
I was going to say, if he does get blown up, the ambulance isn't in that half of the building, so the deck gun's now available again. But, okay, so...
Can Lori fire the deck gun?
It would just cost 4 AP, so that's why you would have to give her
I'd
one.
have to-
She could move on to the fire engine for free, and then use the saved AP and her 3 normal AP, but yeah. So yes, you would have to give her the saved AP, but Roger's fire deck is a flare-up!
Word.
The active...
Wait, did he actually do things?
Let me actually hit the flare-up there.
Hold it.
So, gets 2 saved AP, advance fire, 3/3, so that's still downstairs, and just smoke with more smoke.
Categorized under not my problem.
He moved.
Okay.
He moved 3 spaces and opened the door, which
Okay.
allowed it to use up. And then we draw and resolve an event from the event deck.
Oh, jeez.
So that I can extinguish all the fire up here next turn.
I do have to give you 1 AP so you can do that, but it'll be amazing.
The beat drops. A loud dance beat coming from upstairs suddenly stops, followed by a chorus of cries for help.
Oh my
Place
God.
2 additional POI on the board. Oh,
Yeah, we didn't place the POIs after Lori
Oh, shit.
so we have to place...
rescued them.
Yeah, we should rewind this turn back, and because Roger may have done something...
Right, Roger goes right after me.
Yeah, well, we gotta place
Place
the 2
Lori's
POI.
POI.
Yeah, 1, 7... which... Okay, so Roger probably would have been moving there anyways. So 1, 7's on fire,
Yep.
so moves down to that.
Okay.
And the second POI, 4, 3.
4-3. Downstairs.
Right in front of Lee.
Okay. So nothing I would have done changed.
So that you would have definitely still have done that.
Yeah.
Because you would not have moved on to the POI, just in case it was a false alarm as far as moving things. Okay, so now place 2 additional POI on the board. But in each case, if the black die rolls 1 through 4, turn the die over. So both POI have to be upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
1, 4.
You didn't tell me this was a crack house.
4 becomes 7. So 1, 7. Now I
It's
have
the
to-
same space as
no.
that. I think you
I can't
re-roll
remember.
in that situation.
I think, yeah. Oh, if the target space has a POI marker, re-roll. Okay. But the target space doesn't have one. The space that it's moved into. But I would count that as being the target space, since the target space technically moves. So we have not placed any of these 2 yet. We're re-rolling. 6, 3. 6. Right, 3.
It's right behind me.
Over to 8.
Oh, no.
Which is all the
Well
way
away from any
to the
fire, so that's nice.
corneriest of corners, yes. And 2, 1. 1 becomes a 6. 2, 6.
Oh,
We need them to survive until Roger's next turn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Both new POI should be on top floor of the building. That is the entirety of that card. There's no more information on the card. So
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
That was Roger's turn. Lee's turn.
I've just got to keep doing what I'm doing down here. Move up 1,
And it's a person.
extinguish above me,
2.
move up 1,
Lee's got a whole bunch.
extinguish
or
to the
without
left,
the person.
without.
Okay. So that's 4, right? That's
Yep.
your saved AP.
Yep. Open the door. Move
On
up
the
1.
floor.
Yep. Extinguish to the left. Do I have 1 left?
Open the door for 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you would have 1 left.
Save it.
Okay, Lee's fire deck. Ceiling debris. Advanced fire. 1, 5. fuck.
Upstairs, top corner.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
This fire goes out there, which will be fine. And
Drops
then
down right
winds up-
next to the fire truck.
Well, it doesn't drop. It'll actually just
Poof.
dissipate. Yeah, it just kind of fireballs out the window. If there was a ladder there, it would collapse the ladder.
Okay.
So that was 2 more damage cubes,
Oh
which
no.
means I really need to get to work.
And that smoke needs to turn to fire.
Oh, yes. Not yet. It will remind me of that because we have to finish this card before
right.
flashover takes place.
And debris.
Yes, because the shockwave happens with the explosion, but the flashover doesn't happen. But yes, so we got to place this debris first. Shouldn't super matter. 6, 4.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Debris marker. That's fine. Okay. Now the flashover happens.
I don't like this building. Okay, so that was
my turn. So
That
Sean's
was
next.
Lee's turn.
But Lee
Lee
still
give
has
his
the thing,
AP?
and I'm just
Oh,
trying to
I
figure
supposed
out
to give
if,
someone an AP.
yeah,
Yep.
I don't think it helps me any.
Unless you
Because-
want
I don't know
to
what I'm doing.
fix that hole next to you.
That'd be 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I can almost do an entire U if I have that point.
Yeah, I think going up and getting rid of this fire. Well,
Well, you can do the fire anyway. It's just if I give you the AP, you can clear the damage marker also.
yeah. That's
if I
the
give
thing.
Roger the AP, he can extinguish fire, fire, and then turn the last fire to smoke.
Yeah.
If I don't, then the last fire stays fire.
Because I drop the extinguisher on the one above me, move into it.
Oh, you have the
And
extinguisher.
then, yeah. Then I
If you have the extinguisher, I
spend
don't need
2,
to give you
move
the
into
AP.
it, spend 2, move into it. That brings me to 4. Spend 2, move into it. That brings
Yeah.
me to 6. That's my entire turn, and it lands me just above where the bathroom fire is. Yeah, I don't need it. Yeah, you're right.
The other thing I'd say is that if I did give it to Roger, he could not move into the last fire space, just extinguish it, and then use the AP to move down 1. But I think,
There's no upside to that, I don't think.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
point
giving it
somewhere
to
else.
me so I can do 1 repair and then move up
Yeah,
and put
give it
out
to
that
Sean.
fire that's in the bathroom. Yeah.
There you go.
This way, it's 1 less fire that's next to a POI for 1 more turn, hopefully. So, repair.
Nothing crazy happened this turn,
2.
please.
So, gain a damage cube. Yay. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So that uses the saved AP.
Okay.
And the fire deck says flare up. I get 2 saved AP and need to hit the flare up button. Why do I keep losing it? There it is. The active player gains 2 saved AP. Advanced fire. 6, 4.
Oh no.
What, really? Oh, yeah. I was looking at the other
Yeah.
6-4.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Red first, always red first.
Yep.
Black.
The event deck.
That might have changed my plan.
I am not near that.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
a surprise volunteer. A neighbor stops by your engine. Turns out she's a retired firefighter and gets to work with amazing speed. Erect a portable ladder leading up to any window on the second floor.
Hmm.
So
Could have used you a while ago, lady.
we could do 8 over here,
Yeah.
8 on the bottom, or 6 at the top. Or 1 at the top here.
I don't know what's best.
Like,
Yeah, on the one hand, you've got the...
I feel like 8 is better, because anything that could go out through 1 can go out through 4.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say in a lot more words.
So we like 8 for our plan here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a POI there.
I'm going to want to head down that way to deal with the smoke and debris and stuff, so then I can go up the ladder and check that out.
Yeah. So that, and there's nothing else on that card, so that's done. Lori's turn.
Okay. That window's closed, isn't it?
I think moving up 3 and extinguishing the smoke on 1-1 might be the best thing to do here. Because I thought I was going to be able to deal with that, but I have to go deal with the smoking debris with the thing. So getting you in the top to deal with the smoke and the fire that's up there.
Would it not be better for Lori to move the ambulance down there, and then she could pop open the window and put out the smoke?
Oh, that's an idea.
What?
2. None of those are move actions, though.
Yeah, and she has no saved AP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought she had 4 AP.
I have 1 free move
It has
action.
a free move, yeah.
I
mean,
sorry.
Moving the ambulance down there and rescuing that POI, or saving that POI, since there are plenty of POI on the board, isn't bad. And then she could take the ladder upstairs.
There you go.
Because that would be a free move.
Hmm.
And she can go for the one upstairs and just hope that the ladder doesn't get blown out from under her.
And hope that that
sounds safe.
Debris, smoke, detergent that's there doesn't explode.
I mean, if it does explode, it blows up the window, which is fine for the first one. It would be a second one that would be bad.
Okay.
The Tard Pod catastrophe.
Yeah. A first one explosion there would be fine. A second explosion would blow out the ladder.
So, moving the ambulance to that space would be 2 AP?
Yeah. Climbing the ladder would be free.
Yes. And you could open the window.
Oh. Actually, no, climb. Climb says 1 AP. It's not actually a movement.
Well, that's stupid.
It's a separate thing.
Boo.
That I'm looking at that, yeah.
Well, that's still, I have 3 AP, so moving the ambulance is 2.
Yeah, you could climb the ladder. We were hoping you could climb the ladder and open the window.
Inside. Because the window's closed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So move the ambulance, save the AP.
Yeah.
Be on the ladder space side of the ambulance as well.
Yeah.
If you're going to save the AP, it's probably better to pop open the window and put out the smoke next turn.
Yeah.
So that you don't have it blow out the ladder under you.
We'll see what next turn is.
Yeah.
Type thing. But
right.
Yeah, move the ambulance, save the last AP. So.
Yeah.
1 more saved.
Yes.
And we don't have to replace it.
Yes.
Yay.
Wow, these people just get raptured off the board.
Yeah. So just 4 more to save. Okay.
Okay.
So that was Lori's turn. I did not give her the saved AP yet, though. There's the saved AP.
Okay.
And Lori's fire deck says the fire rages.
Fire up? Damn.
Okay,
Guys
there
really
are
hoping for
I
flare up.
love to flare up.
like 3 of these you really need to not hit.
1,
Ooh.
6.
That was one of them.
Yep.
Ugh, that's a problem.
Please be a false alarm. Please be
Let's
a false
see it.
alarm. So, fire goes out the window. A fire goes out the window. A damage cube hits there. And a fire goes there. And... Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Oh,
Hit the blank.
Oh, and
a
we have 3 POI on the board still.
cardboard cutout of LeBron James goes up in flames.
So both of those dissipate, but some people that are watching outside get to see a hell of a show.
Yep.
Looks like an assassination from a movie.
Uh,
Walls blowing out.
I think Roger's turn might have changed now. I think you should go up, left, down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the gun fu from a John Woo movie around all the fire.
Yeah, you just have to leave one.
Start with the extinguisher, hit the one on the staircase, move into it, go through the fucking hole in the wall.
Sorry. Gotta pull the extinguisher off your card there, so move to there for free. So 1, 2...
2 there, and step
for
into
free.
it.
So you've got 6 total, so you've got 4 left now.
2 to the left and step into it, and 2 down and step into it.
Whew.
Dang.
That's... Yeah, now I don't feel like we need the deck gunner, or to fire the deck gun at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just fucking speed ran through that.
Yeah.
Alright, here comes the flare up for me.
Let me use up...
Here comes
Wait a
the
minute.
baseball.
1,
Subtract
hold on.
those.
1, 2, oh, okay. 3 points of interest, okay.
Yes, we have 3 POI on the board. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Yes, so we don't have to replace any. Which, fire deck happens first anyway, but we've got
I was
3.
missing the woman hanging out in the fucking
Yes.
living room, I guess.
Yep.
Bless you.
The fire deck says... The fire
Flare up?
rages.
No.
Damn it.
1,
Never flare up when you want it.
1,
1, 6.
6.
Well,
I mean,
bite me.
So that'll
Stop
be
rolling
that,
1
which
6, dude.
turns over, but
Eh.
I'll go to the POI. Roger can deal with that fire. But that's now Lee's turn.
So Lori, were you going to go up the ladder? Lori, are you going up the
Eventually,
ladder on your
maybe.
turn?
Probably. Whatever works best once it gets to me. Either up the ladder or into the weird laundry room. Full of debris and
Well,
smoke.
you could open the window, put out the smoke, and clear the debris. And that would be your 3 AP.
Just all reaching through that window. Yeah.
And then, in theory, on the following turn, you could move in and clear out the hazmat.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to deal with all that stuff, I want to deal with the smoke in the corner. If you're not going to deal with that, then I'll head down towards that stuff.
The other option for Lori would be climb the ladder, open the window, move in for free, and then save the AP and then get out on the next turn. But probably opening the window and getting the smoke and debris at a minimum. I mean, technically, you don't even really have to get the debris if you're leaving the hazmat. If you wanted to get the hazmat out, you would have to get the debris. But yeah, I think it makes sense for Lori to deal with that. Lee, you're already up in that area. You might as well keep dealing with the smoke that's up there.
Okay. Move me 1 to the left. Extinguish up and left.
2, 3.
I have 2 left. I move up 1. I extinguish to the left.
4, 5, which counts that saved AP. Lee's fire deck says flare up.
Scissors.
Lee gets 2 saved AP. And I hit the flare up button, which is the thing I keep forgetting to do. Advanced fire.
He gets
2,
a fucking
7.
Ooh.
So yeah, I definitely know what I'm doing on my turn. And the event deck,
Should not have put my scissors
which
away.
we still got 3 more cards in the event deck after this.
After I use
The stairway is unsafe.
no.
The frame
What?
holding up the stairs is buckling under the heat. Place debris markers on 1-3 and 1-8.
Awesome. It's not like I don't think have we used stairs to go up and down yet, or
No.
we've just been using ladders?
I think we've only used the ladders, and
Wow.
Roger was on that one stair space for 1.
Second.
For 1 second, but yeah.
So glad no one was there when this happened.
And
Sean
that
has
is
lots
the
of
entirety
AP.
of the event card.
I was thinking I give Lori the AP because you can clear the debris or do something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, if
That'd be great.
she could open the window, put out the smoke, and clear the debris with her normal AP, with a second saved AP, she could move in for free and get the hazmat out on her turn. If she's got a
Cool.
second saved AP.
Oh, that'd
give
be
her-
awesome.
I'll give it to Lori then. I was going to do
Yeah.
that anyway, and you talked me further into it.
I was just like, wait a second, I think the math works. So I've got 6 AP to work with here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think is the most effective use to minimize explosions and damage and fire moving around. Kind of screws up, Roger's ability a little bit, but I'd rather get the threat markers off the board at the moment. I mean, it might be having Roger deal with the Piezo Eye on the second floor, and I start repairing damage on the second floor.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Is the damage cube
things
count
stay
accurate?
similar. I think so, but I will verify. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is not accurate.
Yeah, because another one was placed, I think, after
Yes.
you had repaired
Yeah.
one because of the explosion that went across the stairs.
Yes. Yeah, it was this one, right? I did not account for that. Which I should actually put these in a way that's faster to count just by looking at. So that was all of my AP, and the fire deck says, the fire intensifies.
What's that?
Advanced fire.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Is that
1, 4.
nice.
Well, I don't have to do a second one, but it means I'm dropping a bunch more damage cubes on the board.
Is that the if this doesn't totally suck, make it?
Well, do a second roll. So a fire goes there. So yes, if that does not result in fire or an explosion in the target space after flashover, advance fire once more. So an explosion happened in the target space. So we gotta drop 3 more cubes. And I'm definitely spending like the rest of my turns for a while, at least, dealing with that. So that
Spackling
is
madly.
it for So that is it for the fire deck. So flashover happens, and that becomes fire.
Okay.
I actually had enough AP to put out the fire and the smoke there on my next turn.
Mm.
Oh,
Uh,
heinous.
so, Laura, you going to do the thing we discussed?
I'm going to do the thing we discussed.
Okay, so 1,
Nope.
2, 3, free,
Free.
4, 5.
Yep.
And that'll use up the 2 saved AP, and the hazmat comes off the board.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone's watching something on.
So that was
NBC?
Lori's turn. So Lori's fire deck. The fire rages. 6. That was a 6. 2. Well, so that just turns into fire. Technically, a smoke goes on top of it, but since there's nothing else happening, we can just flip it straight to fire.
Yep.
Roger.
Yeah.
All right. So should I be dragging this person towards where Lori's going to come up the ladder?
Ooh.
I think so,
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
because that's where the ambulance is. So, like,
Flip
trying to
this
go out
people.
any other way.
But
I
this
don't
better
think
be a
makes ton of
person.
sense. It is not. So,
Okay.
You just save your other
So-
2 AP, or move into the hall and clear the debris.
I like moving to the hall and clear the debris because Sean's going to need to do some repair work and then get downstairs and do more repair work.
it would be nice if Burley also allowed me to repair for cheaper.
Yeah.
I can just... Yeah. But who knows, maybe I'll get a specialized skill at some point that allows repairs for cheaper. Okay, so that was... Roger just had the 3 AP, that was those 3 AP. So, Roger's fire deck. Accelerate. That was bound to happen. There's only 2 cards left in the fire deck. So, accelerate says advance fire twice.
Accelerate.
4, 5.
4, 5. 4 bathroom.
That one. Yeah.
Okay.
And the second, 2, 3.
Next to the stairwell.
Damn it. Then what?
Place a flare-up card in the fire deck. So all of the flare-ups are now in the fire deck, which makes 6 total. So the last 2 cards were flare-up and the fire rages, as far as the fire deck. And so that concludes the fire deck, so that flashover will happen.
Hey, Lee, can you make sure to clear that debris from the stairwell so I can come down and
I
do
have a free
UE
debris
into that
AP.
closet?
I have a free clear AP, so I can
Yes.
do that.
Yeah, yes,
Alright,
you
cool.
do.
And we need
Because I'm going to come down the
replace
stairs
POI.
and do a UE into the closet and then come down the fires. Do the same
Yes.
thing we
Good.
did upstairs.
So while I'm shuffling, I'm going to go ahead and do this quick roll to replace the POI. 5, 7.
Upstairs.
Oh, not bad at
At
all.
the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
An open doorway.
Everything
You
coming
like
up
that?
near the ambulance is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to roll a 5,
Should I
8,
start
that'd be
taking my
nice
turn?
too.
Sorry, just drop the fire deck.
That was Roger, now it's Lee.
Sorry. Yeah, that was Roger's turn, so Lee's turn.
I'm going to finally use my free clear AP to clear that debris next to me. First time I
Beautiful.
got to use it.
Woohoo!
That's what we were looking for.
Okay. And so
All
6
the
AP
moving.
to work.
I move down. I extinguish to the
1,
right.
2, 3,
Perfect.
I move to the right.
4, 5, 6.
Would that ruin your
Because it-
plans, Roger? Or do you not have enough AP to deal with all that?
If you
anyway?
want, if If we knock it down to smoke, it's just going to turn back into fire, right?
Yeah.
So just leave it that way for now.
Do what?
It's
If you
just-
want, do you want to move towards the person and drag them
I
out?
think you only have enough AP to deal with one of the fires.
Sure.
Like, if I clear that fire, you move to the stairs, down the stairs, and extinguish the fire in the closet, and move into the closet.
Well, he
If
can
I
only
extinguish that
turn it
fire,
to
you're not ending your turn next to fire.
Yes.
Then on your next turn, you can deal with the other fire.
Can you completely extinguish it, or
Yeah,
you
I have
just...
2 AP left.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Then get rid of it.
yeah.
I am going to head towards the other person, but
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather use all my AP on something that helps all of us.
Yes, and
Yeah, this buys us a
Lee-
little more time.
yeah, you're giving the AP to Roger, correct? Because he would need that.
Yeah. Unless something really weird happens with the fire deck to make me not want to do that, but
Yeah.
pretty sure that's what I'll be doing.
Okay, the fire deck says flare up. So Lee gets 2 saved AP.
Yeah.
And advance fire. 1, 4.
God damn it.
Really? Really?
It's that same spot. Yeah,
the
no, it's
fucking
fine.
closet.
But no more damage cubes go on the board, at least, for that.
Because they can't.
Yeah.
This will dissipate out there. And right, yes, we're at 6. Yes, okay.
Giving me
And I
the
think
AP
I have
doesn't make
extra
sense
AP.
now.
Yeah, kind of doesn't.
It might be more useful for Sean to do repair work, or for Lori to. Does Lori, when she goes up the ladder, does she want to pass that first POI, go through the door, and find out what the other one is, and try to drag it back?
Now she can move
Maybe
diagonally.
having- Oh yeah, so maybe an extra point for her would actually be able to move in and figure that out quicker.
She can already move to the diagonal one because she has the free movement AP.
If it's a person, she'll need it to drag them back.
Does anyone want to make a case for this AP for themselves?
I've got.
I don't know.
If I get it, I can move.
I'm just going
I-
to spend it on
I
drugs.
Move
think-
up, clear the smoke, and get rid of one of the ones on the top.
Yeah. Right.
If one
Yeah.
of them doesn't use it, Lee,
2,
you would
3,
just
4,
use
5.
it to extinguish a fire, so we can keep this corner under control. That might
Well,
not be the worst option.
I was gonna say I don't know that Lee necessarily needs it.
Yeah, I think give it to Sean.
Yeah, because getting into this spot and working on those 4 cubes, getting them
Mhm.
off the board, is
Yeah, like you
Puts
can
us
repair the
back at
2 up
10.
top, move down, repair behind you, move down. It just like, I mean, not all in the same turn, just
well. It's the thing I was actually thinking about was repair those, move over to the stairwell. I could repair that behind me,
Oh.
come down here and get into the closet and repair those because
just wall yourself in,
yeah,
and then the game ends,
yes,
and you're still there.
Yes.
He's
y'all
doing a
just hear-
self-cask of Amontillado.
Guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give it to Sean.
Yeah.
for the
Casca of
for the rest of the
Amontillado
games, yes.
He's done it before and he'll do it again.
Okay, so that was
And my 2
Lee's
AP are
turn.
from the flare up, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Did we do the event deck?
Oh, the event deck. Actually, yeah, we did not do the event deck, Lucky Leak. Okay. A faucet on the second floor flies off, hitting the opposite wall. A fountain of water sprays from the pipe. Roll the red die. So there's really, like, one smoke this could deal with.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let me
Roll
not
a
take the
4.
AP, because it might
Yeah.
it might get rid of
Because
the
this should have
smoke.
happened before I pick.
This happens before you pick, yes. Roll the red die on a 1 through 3. Choose and remove 2 threat markers from the room with space 1, 5 on 4 through 6. So it's on a 1 through 3, it's that one. On a 4 through 6, it's that one.
Okay, so 1 through 3 is what we want.
Yeah. Hey, okay.
There you go.
Okay, so in that
Yay.
case, I'll give the AP.
That is the entirety of the card.
That feels like it should be Lori at this point, right? No.
I think to myself,
Okay, yeah.
just because I'm near all that fire.
Yeah. So that was the rest of Lee's fire deck, and then Lee's card, so now it is my turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I finished the thing
Add
I
a
was
damage
knitting.
cube. The fire deck says
It's
Flare
a
up.
Scarf.
I get 2 saved AP. I'm gonna clean up a bunch of shit. But we'll have to see what. Okay, so this is the penultimate. Oh wait, advanced fire first. 2.
Please not
4. 8.
8.
Okay, that's on Roger.
Hey, cigarette break.
All smoke turns to fire.
No!
So, yes, the penultimate event deck card says, Don't panic! The people in the building are looking for any way to escape the flames. Place an open window marker on any spaces adjacent to Pizzo Eye. The current player, that one, right?
Yay!
Right?
Save
Yeah.
an AP.
Well, that's the only one anyways, yes. Place an open window
Yay.
marker on any spaces adjacent to Pizzo Eye.
Did we
Current flag.
play?
That's-
Okay, no, we did.
That is a weird fucking thing. Place an open window marker on any spaces adjacent to Pizzo Eye. Okay, so I guess I'll just put an open window marker there, and an open window marker there. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that's not what it means,
Yay.
but that's literally what it says.
Well, you
The
know how
current-
sometimes you have a window between the dining room and the kitchen? That's what they're doing.
Yep. That's
Um,
what that is.
So the current player, which is me, correct? Yes. The
Yeah.
current player may move each POI in the building, except for POI A, which isn't in the building, so that doesn't matter, 1 space toward a window or stairway. The
Yay.
POI cannot move through closed doors or into fire or smoke. Well, gonna do
One.
that, certainly.
And the one downstairs as well, right? Can move down?
Yeah. I'd say moving that one down counts as towards
Oh,
a
you
window.
only get to move one?
Was it all of them move or?
The current may move each POI in the building
Each.
1 space
Yes.
toward a window or stairway.
Okay.
Huh.
To get closer to the window, it would move either down or left. I'd say down because it's better.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because
It's
it
down
yes,
and
to
left
get
is
to
the
closer
window
to
over there.
that window,
Yeah.
moving down,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah,
have to do.
yeah.
Yes, that does count. That was the thing. I'm like, it doesn't say door, so it can't really move there. But that when you have to, yes. Thank you, Lee, for pointing that out because my brain was not grokking that for a moment.
Because they don't move diagonally, so either way
yes.
is the same distance closer.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And just hope that fire doesn't explode, and then the one next to it explodes too.
So that
Don't
was
go
my
jinxing
fire
it.
deck, and so just the one event deck card left, which since okay, so we didn't. The first time we had an event deck was Prologue 2. That sucked. Then Episode 1, it was good. Episode 2, it sucked. Episode 3, it was good, even though technically we didn't actually see it. We just
So
looked
the
at it
pattern
ourselves.
says that's going to
So
be some
Episode
bullshit?
4, this is probably going to be some bullshit.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. Everybody get ready to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that is my turn. Lori's turn.
Okay. I can go upstairs and get to the POIs.
So that's-
POI.
One.
You've got 0 saved AP. So that's 1 action point, and that's a free to find the dog.
Woohoo!
So you've got 2 action points left.
Oh, I really want to see
Move
what
up
the
to the other one?
is. I really
Yep.
want to see the other one.
It's the cat!
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Um,
Okay.
Well,
Pet the
And
cat and save an AP.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
This-
Lee will probably be giving you AP. Well,
this
unless
episode,
somehow we
Lori
get another
saves
flare up
everyone.
here. But, yeah. The fire deck says the fire rages.
Mhm.
3, 3.
Uh,
That is smoke behind walls.
Okay.
Hey,
now it's not next to that POI
Alright.
because she moved.
yes.
Roger's turn.
Yes, with 0 saved AP.
Alright, so here's the thing. There's not much I can do downstairs. I feel like I need to get rid of this smoke so we don't blow up this hazmat. Since Sean's
Yeah.
putting in the time to fix walls, I don't think blowing up more is a good idea. So
If we
I put
survive
out-
your fire deck, I can deal with a lot of the fire downstairs, so don't worry about that on this turn.
Alright, so I'll put out the smoke here, move into the stairwell, and save my AP for next turn to try to be helpful.
My
It-
one thought is moving into the stairwell and putting out the fire but not moving. Because then on your next turn, you could put out the smoke, move back into that space for free. And this way, it's a fire that's... You're putting out a fire that's adjacent to other fire.
But
Yeah.
if I go into the stairwell and turn that, oh, okay, I'd be putting that fire completely out.
Yeah, if you have to leave the smoke alone, unfortunately, so you'd move into the stairwell and put out this fire completely,
Yeah.
and then
like that.
you won't be adjacent to fire. You'd be adjacent to smoke still, and then, like I said, in the future, you could move to it, and
But I don't feel like leaving. Like if I leave that fire there, I don't think it's going to necessarily cause us any more problems right this moment. However, if
It
this
could.
smoke turns into fire, it will definitely blow out 2 more walls. You're
They would
no,
have
the
to do it
smoke.
twice.
If the smoke would have to go to fire twice to do it.
Okay.
Whereas
Okay.
if fire hits this, you're getting more fire out this way, type thing. Or if it hits this, then,
I'm more worried about damage than fire at this point.
Yeah, because if you put this out, if this explodes, it's 2 damage cubes.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Okay.
if this explodes, it's only 1 damage cube because the door gets blown off.
Yeah, if Sean doesn't
Okay.
roll any of those 3 fires to my right, I can put all of them out on my turn. So you getting rid of that fire that's
Okay.
up there is great.
And
Okay,
Lee
so
cannot
then-
reach that fire because of the wall there. So
All right, then let's hit the
1,
one that Lee can't hit.
2, 3.
Thank you.
But just
And
stay
if
in
he
the
does roll that
stairwell.
fire, then
Okay.
I
Lee's
get pushed
getting
one
injured.
space farther away.
Oh,
And
right.
I bank
Actually,
a
Lee's
point.
got the helmet. Yes.
No, I don't bank a point. Because I
Yes,
moved.
you would be moving.
Yeah.
Your arrow points to that. I don't know if you can actually make out the arrows, but yes, the arrow would
I can
push
make
you
out
that
those
way, Lee.
arrows.
Okay.
I was looking at them specifically because I was next to fire.
Yes. The fire deck says flare up. So Roger gets 2 saved AP, and I hit the flare up
Yay.
button. Advanced fire. 6.
Ooh.
So 2.
Oh,
Fucking explosion down here.
Well, at least it didn't hit the person.
Uh,
Oh,
and
and a
a
cube.
damage cube. Okay. And, oh, right. This. Whatever this is here. The event deck says Incendiary debris.
Oh, good God.
Sparks have reached the piles of debris scattered around the apartment building. Resolve an explosion in each space with a debris marker, then remove all debris markers from the board. Leave this event face up by the board for the rest of the episode. Whenever you resolve an event, resolve this one again. Well, there's only one debris. It does cause 2 damage cubes. So that will come off the board. And we've got a fire, a fire, a fire. I'm glad I repaired that 1 damage that was there, because that would be a smoke that happens. That would be a smoke that goes over there. But 2 damage cubes. Thankfully, I'm going to be, on my turn, 3 damage cubes. So, off the board.
Okay.
Where are you planning to go now, Sean? So I know who to give my AP to.
Sean's going to fix those cubes up in the top left corner.
Wait. That was Roger's turn.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me now.
So, obviously, I'm going to get those 3, which means I won't be in the bathroom. So I think I'm probably...
Because if I were to give you an AP at the end of my turn, you could repair the one above you, move through the hole, repair the 2 behind you, and you could be moving towards the fire also.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of damage cubes down there, too.
Yeah. I think that would make the most sense, is instead of going downstairs to the closet and dealing with the stuff upstairs still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my turn...
Wait, are you moving towards that POI or not? I feel like she's more of a priority.
We've only lost 1 so far.
Yeah. Losing a second one, since we've lost 1, we've already lost the commendation. Losing a second one, because we can lose 3 and not lose the game. Okay. So, it's the fact that we're at 4 damage cubes, we really want to worry about minimizing that till I can get more damage cubes on the board for us. Well, off the board.
I want to put out
and into the counter.
A couple fires that are next to walls.
Yeah.
And I can do that this turn.
Yeah.
So extinguish the fire to my right.
1, 2.
Move 1 to the right.
3.
Extinguish both those fires.
4, 5. Oh, 6, 7. I looked at the wrong person's saved AP. I thought you only had 2, not 3. Okay. Yes.
See what the fire deck does, and then I'll decide who to give my AP to. Yeah. Probably Sean, but...
The fire deck says... Ceiling debris. So 3 of the 6 flare-ups are in the discard pile, just as far as the ceiling debris here. Advanced fire. 2, 3... and now we place a ceiling debris. 5, 1.
Ooh. Can someone get to that?
Huh.
Yeah. If that explodes, that kills her.
Yeah. Me eventually. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to clear.
We already said that she could be sacrificed. Let's move along.
Yeah, it's just going to cause damage cubes too.
Well, 1 damage. Actually, no, because the explosion would... Yeah, it would be 2. Yeah. So, but I'm getting 3 off the board.
Burn that bridge when we get to it.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to open that window. God.
I'm kind of wondering if I should give it to Roger.
No. Where I am, I'm useless at this point. You can forget about me for right now.
It's just giving you the AP would let you move closer to being useful because of all the fire
Yeah.
up there.
Not really. I'm gonna need to just stay upstairs. This is the most useful I can be.
Well, no, he
Oh.
meant the fire that's up here, though. It's right.
At that point, moving Sean towards the fire is more productive because he'll get there faster. Or even Lori would get there faster, but she has other things she needs to be doing. So I would say either Sean or Lori would be more useful for the extra point at this point. Because either Lori can use it to get POIs off the board quicker, or Sean can repair and get to fire quicker.
I'll give it to Sean.
Do I have any equipment still?
No. The only equipment on the board is Lee's helmet and me with the Venturi pump.
Okay.
Plus the equipment on our firefighters that are sitting on the fire truck, I guess, just twiddling their thumbs while we're... so you said for me, Lee?
Yeah.
I mean, if you give it to Lori, she could rescue the dog on her turn.
She has the free movement AP. So if I give her one, she'll have 6 total as long as she moves. So she could rescue the cat. Because it counts as a move to move with the victim.
Yeah.
And she gets 1 free move AP.
Yeah, but it's since it's moving with the victim is 2 AV, it is still a move, so it would still count as 2. So yes, she would have, but she would have 5.
She'd have 6.
6 with that, yes, right, sorry, yes. As long as there's at least 1 movement in there. So yes, she would have 6.
So she could save the cat.
Yes, right.
I'll give it to Lori.
Which is, closest to fire, and then,
Okay.
Okay. So that was
another
the
lady
end
dies.
of Lee's turn. Well, no, I get to do stuff first, and then the lady dies.
Yeah.
So I've got 6 that I'm working with here.
Back on the wall.
Okay.
I think the odds of you making it to the debris are pretty slim, but
yeah,
might be possible. I don't know.
So that's 1, 2. That uses up my saved AP and puts 1 cube back on the board. So 1.
You could move down and extinguish the smoke.
2, 3.
Save 1.
Yeah. I think that makes the most sense. And then just thinking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it somehow gets to my next turn, I would need 1 more AP to deal with that.
Why are we focused on that debris?
Because it'll explode if a flare-up happens. The event makes all debris explode.
And there's a bunch of flare-ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there are 3 flare-ups left in the deck. Because we did go through 3 flare-ups before getting to that, so at least there's that.
No, I just got confused because we had debris before and we didn't care before, and this one we do, so I was confused as to why. That makes sense. I forgot about the event thing.
Yeah, it's this last event makes debris suck. Yeah. So I guess maybe Lee trying to get to it might make more sense.
I can't do it before your next turn.
No, he's not going to be able to get there.
Yeah. But anyways, I used up my AP except for the one that I'm saving, and the fire deck says the fire rages.
Come on, 1-1. That's not 1-1. All right.
5,
5, 6, 7, 8.
Or
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 5, 7.
Don't burn the dog.
5757573.
Fuck.
Kaboom.
Is that where the lady is?
Right next to her.
It's only one damage
6,
cube at least.
3. 6, 3.
Yeah. So that happens. We lose there. So another lost POI, and a damage cube goes there. Actually, now it's a second damage cube because it'll
Oh yeah.
go out to there.
Down.
Yep. And that goes away.
What is this building
Well-
made out of?
Two POI on the board.
So 3 cubes left.
Yep.
So one more flare up and we lose.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this building.
5, 1. Seriously? Really? That's where the...
Wait, what happens?
The fucking...
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
It's her remains.
Oh my god. Like, the fuck?
We can at least save the cat before we lose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lori, gonna save the cat?
Yep. Saving the cat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Couldn't you save
Oh.
2 points and just drop it from the top of the ladder? It's a cat.
Yeah.
Technically, yes. But it's a cat
This
that
good-
has inhaled a bunch of smoke and needs to be carried gently out of the building.
This good boy needs help too.
Let's see that flare up.
Yep.
Well, I guess take away Lori's AP.
1.
Oh, right, yes.
Just so we can have accurate AP
Take away
counts
AP.
at the end of the game.
Yes.
We have saved 5. No, 4. We've saved 4.
Yes, we have saved 4. But got the cat out, so you know.
And the reporter and her stupid
The
notes.
fire intensifies.
Not a flare up.
No, but if an
bad
explosion
enough.
happens,
Yep.
so advanced fire first. 1, 5.
Oh.
Stairs.
So
Sure.
Okay.
that means we advance fire once more. 4, 6.
Boom.
Hmm.
That's 3 cubes.
Yep.
Damn.
1, 2, 3. And just to be fully accurate, that goes there. And over here, 1, 2, 3 damage cubes, and
Alright, I'll be back.
So does that automatically happen when you reach 0 cubes, or is it a separate button?
it's a separate button.
Okay. I was just wondering how advanced you got. Well, we tried.
Yep.
Hmm.
We gave it our best.
I might be able to set something up, but I've got plenty of buttons for it anyways. So yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah. Okay. So flip and read this immediately after you win or lose the episode. Read and follow the instructions on the POI-A card, then the POI-B card. So POI-A, at the end of the episode, if POI was never placed, read that paragraph, but it was placed. If POI was saved, read paragraph 106. If not, read paragraph, that doesn't matter. So read paragraph 106. Looking into the safe, you can tell it was full of documents, but the heat of the fire has made most of them blackened and brittle. With time, a forensic scientist might be able to make something out of them. Hopefully, that will be enough for Rose Kaplan. Okay, then POI-B. The Station 4 coin is not on this card. Read that paragraph, that doesn't matter. this POI was saved, read paragraph 239, otherwise 378. So 239 is the paragraph we want here. .239. Rose is sitting in the back of the ambulance, a blanket draped over her shoulders. Her eyes widen when she sees you walking towards her. She removes the oxygen mask from her mouth and steps toward you.
Did you get my safe?
She asks, her face a mixture of panic and hope. If you saved POI-A, read paragraph 261. If you didn't, read a different paragraph, but we did save it, so 261. As one of your team sets down the safe, Rose's face lights up. It falls, however, when she sees the safe is open. Most of the papers crumble in her hands as she takes them out of the safe.
I guess the safe is only fireproof if you shut it.
She laughs, but it sounds hollow.
For 5 years I've been following this story. This is all I have to show for it.
She holds up a blackened piece of paper, fragile and scorched. It looks like a light breeze could tear it apart. From what you can see, it looks like a double-spaced story draft with some handwritten notes in the margin. Your eyes are drawn to 2 names, written and circled in large red letters. Jefferson Brismore and Smokey Thompson. Okay, so that's the cards. Then read paragraph 513. Endgame Evaluation, Episode 4. Check the commendations at the end of the Episode 4 guide. Yes, well, we've got 1 for saving A and B. We lost victims, and we've got fewer than 10. We also didn't win, which is part of one of the commendations. Check the commendations at the end of the Episode 4 guide. The job is difficult, but it opens your team's eyes to new ways to specialize your skills. Find sticker pack B in envelope 2. Scratch them off and add them to the firehouse envelope, where you can choose from them when you improve. Remember to perform your episode end actions as described in the handbook. Read the last card in the Episode 4 pack. Put POI A and B in the reserve. Put all cards from this episode in the archive. Your next episode will be Episode 5, end of Episode 4. So let's go through the end of episode actions. Commendations. Rescue both Special Piezo I and B. So we did not win the game, and we lost Piezo I, so that definitely doesn't happen, and we definitely don't have 10 or more damage markers, so we've got a loss and 1 commendation now.
Yeah, that's 1 in a row.
So retrieve the firefighters left in the envelope, cover their injuries with equipment stickers. After each episode, your team can learn new skills to be distributed among any of the firefighters, even those left in the firehouse envelope. A firefighter card may receive a maximum of 1 skill per episode. A firefighter may affix a skill sticker to improve their abilities in future episodes. Some firefighters improve a specialist skill to an expert skill. Those stickers can be placed over the matching specialist skill. Other skills may be placed in any of the 3 skill spaces on the firefighter card. Warning, once a skill is assigned, it may never be removed, only covered up. Skills covered up by another skill improvement are permanently lost. When you unlock skill stickers, you may choose to place them immediately or at the end of a later episode. 3 skills we got here. We've got Efficient. You gain 1 free extinguish AP per turn. Medic. Heal for 4 AP. Place a heal marker on a victim in your space. They may move with a firefighter for 0 AP. And Ladder Wrangler. Once per turn, erect a ladder for 0 AP. Well, the Efficient should definitely go on the Suppression Specialist.
Yes.
Alright, okay.
What?
that efficient is you gain 1 free extinguish AP per turn.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
the
Yes.
guy who loves the guy who has
Yes. And
extinguish
steps into it.
thing, should definitely have that. I feel like the ladder wrangler should probably go on the deck gun specialist because he's going to be on the fire truck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So being able to grab a ladder and set it up quickly would definitely fall for him. And like we've got, Amy, the triage specialist, who heals for 3 AP. So that's there. With the medic skill, I have a feeling that should go on the generalist because he's got 5 AP, so like 4 AP to put a heal marker. Plus, we actually use the generalist from time to time.
Yeah.
Like, we've yet to use Amy, so having someone in the group who can heal, especially since in the next episode we're probably going to leave AP Slater behind so he can heal his injury. So that means Jack would be coming back in, so the medic there I think makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I agree.
And it means that we're only... everyone who's gotten an additional skill only has 1 skill, so everybody's got a second space still available. With
so we can see what turns up in future episodes.
Amy and Avery having no extra skills yet, but we've also never used them in an episode. Everybody else has at least been used in an episode.
There should be I guess it would be equipment more than a skill, but it should be like, those silver suits that are fireproof, and it lets you stand in fire.
Yes.
Walk through fire, stand in fire, not get knocked down by fire, just you exist in fire. I think that would be funny.
Or you can put it on a POI and they cannot be affected by fire.
I just think one of the things that holds us back a tiny bit is Roger's ability, bringing him into fire, but also trying not to have him end his turn next to fire. If we could make him fireproof so he could end his turn next to fire, I think that would make him even better.
Giving him the helmet next time might make sense.
Yeah.
Because obviously we wanted AP Slater to have it because we didn't want him getting knocked out with the injury. But since we are most likely not going to use him in the next game.
I thought the helmet only worked for debris, though.
No, it's injuries.
No, it's injuries.
Yeah.
If it was only debris, then no one would need it because we're using the new debris rule.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Expend to ignore being injured. Following the arrows, move to the first space without fire or debris. That is how the helmet goes there.
Yeah.